the discussion on Thursday. So on Thursday we have the syllabus for grade 3 and 5. So today we will carry on that. So we will move on to grade 5 and 6. Okay? So let's welcome Evelyn.
So should we wait for who else is not here? I don't even know. Oh, it doesn't hurt. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. One more. I'm a little bit surprised this morning. I thought after yesterday's seminar, everyone will move to the middle section because everything is getting more and more interesting, right? But this morning, we are more scattered. Why? Okay. It's Friday. Huh?
All the Asian people
To sit together. Okay. But I have to remember to look at you sometimes.
Sorry, I can hear you.
Okay. But I'm pretty loud. So today, before I start, does anyone have any questions about the syllabus for grade 3 and 4? No? Then it's
Just for the standard 1 and 2 as well.
okay. 1 and 2 can be. If you are teaching 1 to 6 graders, you mean altogether 6 graders or 6 grades together?
Yeah, and then like
So how do they separate the 4 hours lesson?
it's one that was so one is for fifth grade, one is for sixth grade.
So for the grade 1 and 2, you can use the grade 3 and 4 one because they're easier. The grade and 3 and 4 one are simpler. Yes. Okay. Okay. Yeah, they have learned some. You mean for the 3 schools you are going?
I know about the one.
Grade 1.
I know about the one something.
Okay.
Grade 1 to 6.
Okay. So for
Grade 1, they weren't supposed to use it. How do I start with it?
we can discuss this later after the syllabus. Okay. For a more specific question, we can discuss later. Because I know some schools they don't have enough students or school arrangement. You might have to teach grade 1 to 6. However, for grade 1 and 2, I'm sure syllabus for grade 3 and 4 can be applied to grade 1 and 2. Okay. And for Dan's question, we will also discuss later. Should we follow the syllabus or not? Okay. Now I'm going to continue with the grade 5 and 6. So for grade 5 and 6, basically we have the same structure. 5 minutes in the beginning for the classroom English. 10 minutes followed by phonics rule. 15 minutes with the target patterns or the vocabulary related. And at last, 10 minutes for the readers. Okay, but now I'm going to explain the differences between the grade 3 and 4 and the grade 5 and 6. Even though they have the same layout, they don't have the same context. For the first one, about the target sentence pattern. For grade 3 and 4, we want to use very simple one. But even though it's still greeting, for grade 5 and 6, we will give them more complicated sentences, such as, how are you doing? Great. And, how's it going? Good. What's up? Not much. You can choose from these more complicated, longer readings to teach grade 5 and 6. Or, if it's a sentence pattern, for grade 3 and 4, we teach what time is it? We teach them the numbers, the clocks. However, for grade 5 and 6, we will do what time do you get up? Then we will talk about the daily activities, and they will be able to use the things if, because this is the first year, they haven't learned. They might not have the chance to learn the time yet. But for the grade 3 and 4 year, when they go to grade 5 and 6, they will have a second chance to review the time and also learn new activities in their daily lives. For the phonics one, for grade 3 and 4, we are learning one letter a day only with the representative word. Is it okay, arrow? Arrow?
Arrow?
Arrow. I mean, I changed 8 to arrow.
But it's still not the S sound.
Is that
You got the R arrow.
apple? Yeah, because it's very simple. I try not to use apple. Arrow, it should be short vowel, right?
No, but there's such angel is it long.
Angel is a long one, yes. Okay, we have to keep finding. If we cannot find any other words, we just have to use apple. Okay. For grade 5 and 6, we are trying to do compound consonants. For example, we are going to teach them SH4. That means we'll teach them should, shall, dish, and there are two things we have to pay attention when we teach the compound consonants. We want to make sure they can also practice the spelling with the short vowels. So in this example, e, they are short vowels. So they can also practice the spelling to review what they have learned in grade 3 and 4. But we don't want them to practice with the long vowels one. Maybe they haven't got a chance to learn yet. We will try to teach the long vowel one later. Okay? And then for the classroom English, because this is the first year, I try to put similar things together in different ways. For grade 3 and 4, we give them very simple command. Like, later I'll give you the example, but for grade 5 and 6, we want to make them not only listen to the command, but also in a more polite way. For example, for grade 3 and 4, we tell them to stand up. But for grade 5 and 6, we tell them to stand up, please. And for grade 3 and 4, we tell them to say it louder. But for grade 5 and 6, we tell them, can you say it louder? We make a classroom English in a longer, more polite way. Okay? So it's also easier to prepare for the lesson. And then for the reader one, and grade 3 and 4, we are using Hansel and Gretel. But for grade 5 and 6, we are using the gingerbread man. And in addition to introducing the pages, we also want students to answer at least 2 questions about the page. And then we want them to role play with different sounds, different voice. This way, they will be able to do the RT practice at the end of the semester. So I'll give you an example. This is a sample page. So we'll listen to the audio first. Okay. Is the sound on? I think so. Okay, we'll ask the donors people later. So after we listen, just because this is a longer page for grade 5 and 6, so we needed to tell them what kind of new words they don't know in Chinese. So we can use the Chinese to assist them understand the words better. Okay, and then we want to give them questions to help them comprehend the page. We don't want them to just repeat after the teacher. We want to use questions to help them understand. Like, where does the gingerbread man sit? And what is in the water? Even though there are only 2 questions, they can try to comprehend the story better. And this is a more advanced practice for the reader. And because we don't have the sound yet, I will try to explain what I mean by doing the role play in different kind of voices. On this page, there are 2 characters. One is the gingerbread man, one is the fox. So the gingerbread man wants to ask for something. So he will use very polite tone. Excuse me, but your tail is in the water. So students can use the different kind of voice emotion to do the role play on the page. Then they will feel more interested in doing the reading. Okay? So far so good? Now, for the next one, we know grade 3 and 4 we are doing the Christmas because it's one of the most popular holidays. And for grade 5 and 6, well, since this is the beginning of the guideline, we will do Halloween. Is one of students' favorite holidays as well. We can use 2 weeks. 1 week for introducing the basic vocabulary and the traditions such as biting apples, putting on costumes, and then one more week we can give some fun activities to students, like doing the trick or treating or biting the apples in the real life. Okay. Now, for the teamwork, we'll follow the same pattern as the grade 3 and 4. That means for English, we will do week 3, 6, 9, and 12. For Dongren, we will do week 4, 7, 10, and 13. For Suitanlin, we will do week 5, 8, 11, and 14. Okay? So we will stop here for a while and take a look at the syllabus. Does everyone have one? Do you have one? Yeah. For that board. Okay. So we can see the schedule is really a big room. Okay, everybody's everywhere. Now we can take a look at the first week. It's still self-introduction. The only difference is the chant for the students. In the first one, on Wednesday, we are talking about, okay, is everything okay? We are talking about the name. We will give them shooby-dooby. That's a very easy one. For this one, we tell them to spell their name out. So they might need help for the spelling chant. Okay. Second week, we are doing the greeting one. So I introduced 3 different kinds of greetings. And they also use different chants. More complicated. Okay. And the first rule is CH. Okay. Then for the third week, we are still talking about gender, he and she, but we introduce more family members such as cousin, nephew, niece, aunt, uncle. They can know more words. And we use the SH sound with another chant. And week 4, we are doing this and that, but we are also doing the plural one, these and those. So for grade 3 and 4, we are only doing the singular one. But for grade 5 and 6, we'll teach the plural one as well. And for the phonic sound, we have both TH voiced and voiceless. Okay. Week 5, we're doing what color is your pen? Because the grade 3 and 4, they have learned the colors. But we are putting the colors into the stationary part. What color are your pens? Okay, for the phonic sound, we're doing WH sound. For grade 6, what do you like? Here, we talk about the fruits. But fruits are easy because in grade 3 and 4, they have learned some fruits. We also give them the yes-no question pattern. Are these something or not? Okay, for the phonic sound, we are doing NG sound. And then, for week 7, is just the example I have shown you. We are reviewing the time and putting daily activities, introducing the NK sound. And for week 8, we talk about ability. What can you do? And we also add the third person pronoun. Can he, can she do something? So they can talk about their classmates' ability. For number 9, week 9, for week 8, the phonics rule will be ALL sound. ALL sound. Okay? Feel free to ask questions anytime. Number 9, week 9, we are talking about inside the body parts. So they can describe their own body parts. And then for the phonics sound, we will do the LE sound. And then for week 10, we're talking about hungry and thirsty. And then they are learning may I have. For the grade 3 and 4, they are only talking about I'm hungry, I want something. But for grade 5 and 6, they are talking about may I have something. And the ST sound. Okay. For 11, we're talking about what kind of food do you like? I like something. So this one, I put the Chinese, Japanese, Thai food, Western food, seafood, fast food inside. So they will be able to learn about different kind of food, and it's also easier to prepare the slides, the PPT one, because you can have pictures showing the different kind of food. Okay. Okay, for the week 12, we are talking about the month, because for grade 3 and 4, week 12, we are teaching the 7 days of the week. But for grade 5 and 6, we are talking about the month. So from January to December, and they can learn to say their own birthday with the phonics sound SP. And then for week 13, we are talking about the 4 seasons in the year. Because in grade 3 and 4, we are talking about only sunny, colder, hot, and then we are putting the seasons inside this grade 5 and 6 syllabus. So they can say, I like fall because it's cool. Like that. With the phonics sound, Y representing it sound. And last week, 14, we are talking about a short English point. Here is an example. This is a duck. We can see it on a farm. It has 2 legs and 2 wings. It can swim. It likes to eat fish. So they put the things they have learned in a semester together into a short poem, and they can replace some of the animal names or things they can do, like to eat, into their own poem. And with the phonics sound, the 2-syllable Y sound. Okay, I and E. Okay, and finally is the holiday one, Halloween. Okay, questions? No? I know, it's the last day, everyone is very tired, right? Okay, so basically grade 3 and 4 and the grade 5 and 6, they have the same structure with different kind of patterns. Then it's easier for you to teach. You don't have to prepare 2 totally different things for the same week. Okay? Does anyone have question about the assignment? No? For the weeks your school can prepare? No question? Very quiet. Okay.
I have a question.
Yes?
What do you mean by teamwork again?
Okay, just like what we said on Wednesday, we are going to, for Yunlin, they prepared maybe PPT or lesson plan for week 3. And then teachers from Dongren and Suicanin can ask teacher from Yunlin as a reference, for the reference, to look at their PowerPoints or their lesson plans. Then everyone can save some time working out a better PowerPoint and a better lesson plan. Because it still takes time to search for chants or YouTube videos on the internet. Okay?
So
But,
we all use that plan, or it's may use?
Sorry.
Should we all use the same plan, or
You
just
are
some
welcome to
option?
use your own lesson plan, like Spencer has mentioned. Yeah, it's optional.
People need my help. I'm happy to share anywhere. It's my own sort of personally, I prefer to use my own design.
Yes.
So I think it's optional.
Yeah. Spencer on Wednesday, he asked about if he can use his own design. Definitely. If you don't mind the workload, that he said everyone is welcome to use his design. So if you need a,
Yeah, I feel more comfortable with my own workload.
of course, that would be perfect. It's just more workload. If you happen to have more things to do at school, then you can ask Spencer for help. Maybe you can use his PowerPoint design and then
You
change it.
modify from there, I don't mind.
Yeah, I think we're gonna start a page or a group and then we can all just add links and,
Yes.
for every week, not just.
Yeah, for every week. That's why we are setting up the Facebook group. And I sent an email to everybody. I haven't got a reply from
I don't have a smartphone.
yes. Computer. I sent email.
Yeah, I'm gonna hotel.
Okay, computer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have one, but
Okay.
After
And
you drive through.
yes. And I haven't got a reply from Mary and Jack yet. Okay, so I'm trying to set up the Facebook group so everybody can post questions or the preparation you have done to the Facebook, and then other teachers can share and take a look. Of course, you can modify to make it a more comfortable one for you to use in the classroom. Okay? Continue? Good. Now, we are going to talk about how to complete the lesson plan efficiently. Because handing in a lesson plan weekly or bi-weekly is required. So you need, for every week, you need a lesson plan for grade 3 and 4, and a lesson plan for grade 5 and 6. And to make everything easier for everybody, we try to set up the format. I believe some of you have got a format already with the opening, stating the class, the dates, the content, the objectives. And I'm going to introduce what you can do to finish it in a shorter time. Because basically we are following the same structure every week. Okay. So based on my understanding, talking with the coordinators, every teacher is supposed to hand in the